Hello there everyone, thank you for tuning in. So it's been a while since my last video. I'll probably say that on every video actually. But I have given it a bit of a break between the last one and this one this time. Just various things going on for me. But yeah, I'm back with a different type of reading today. So I've decided to do a reading for all of the star signs, but I'm going to do the 4 elements. So I'm going to be doing air signs, earth signs, water signs, fire signs. So 4 different readings here, and they're going to be specific in terms of, so I've got I'm using 4 different packs. I'll just go through the packs, so as I always do. So we've got Work Your Light by Rebecca Campbell. We've got Archangel Power cards by Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine. We've got The Romance Angels by Doreen Virtue, if you can see that. And we've got Magical Mermaids and Dolphins. And what we're going to be using these for is, so the energies I picked up from the cards are, the Work Your Light cards are going to be about work, life. The Power Tarot cards are going to be about your superpower this week. So I'm going to go through the star signs, and I'm going to say, you know, what's going on for your work life, what is your superpower this week. Then we've got love and romance, and playfulness and fun. So what do you need in your life this week to have more fun? So I'm going to go through each element. And so if you fall into that category, and I will read out the star signs in each category, then have a listen to what your particular element or star sign is saying for you this week. And I'm going to put the timestamps down below as well, so if you want to just hop to your particular element, then feel free to do so if you don't want to watch the whole video. Okay, so first up, we've got air signs, which is Libra, Gemini and Aquarius. So if you come into any of those, these are your cards. So we have Dance, which is from Work Your Light. So as I was saying, this is to do with work life. So what I'm picking up here is not particular, well, it might be, you might be a dance teacher or something. So maybe, if you're a dance teacher, this one is particularly for you, and it's to say to embrace what you do, to really get involved in what you do this week. But if you're not a dance teacher, or if you don't do anything to do with dance, it's not to say go and be a dance teacher. It's to say it's about the kind of dance between tasks. So you might feel like you're kind of toing and froing from different tasks at the moment. You might feel like there's a bit of imbalance, that you need to kind of balance things out. So you're probably finding that you're doing one thing more than the other, and you're kind of trying to sort of juggle. And yeah, I'm kind of getting that scale sort of, I don't know why, but I'm getting the scales come up. So maybe obviously because Libra is an air sign, so I'm feeling like there needs to be some kind of slowing down of the dance. So yeah, scales is balance, but also it feels like maybe everything's kind of in a bit of a spin at the moment. Maybe things are going a bit too fast, maybe you're a bit too busy in your work, and I've kind of got an image of, 2 people kind of spinning around, doing like a really fast dance, and I feel like to tell you that it's now time for the slow dance. Kind of like when you're at the end of a disco and everything's kind of slowing down, and you have that nice slow dance at the end. So I feel like that one is telling you to slow down, to balance things out. Yeah, that's it for that one. And then we have, so for your superpower this week, we have the 6 of Ariel. I'm just going to read out what it says. So material needs get fulfilled in magical and unexpected ways. Acts of kindness, giving or receiving with a grateful heart. So your superpower this week, air signs, is your kindness. Okay, so what can you do to show kindness to people this week? Maybe just saying a compliment to someone, making someone a cup of tea, or just the simplest little things can really brighten someone's day. Walking someone across the road, or helping someone with their shopping, or whatever it is, giving to charity, like anything that comes from your heart, straight from your heart. So I feel like that is going to be your superpower this week, and to really cultivate that, really just be aware of that, and see what small things that you can do from your heart this week. Okay, and then we have the love and romance card is stay optimistic about your love life. So maybe if you are single and you've been a bit down and you've been worrying about your love life, or maybe you're in a relationship and things just aren't going the way that you want them to, this is to say to just stay optimistic, to stay positive, to be grateful for the things that you have. So if you are single and you're kind of being a bit down and you're being in a bit of a lack mentality about your love life, then start kind of looking at the relationships in your life. So look at your friendships, your family, be really grateful for what you have there, and that will kind of shift things within you, that will kind of help you to see a sort of more positive side to it. And then the same thing, in your relationships, if you've been hard on your partner, if you've been down about what you maybe aren't getting from your partner, then think of the things that you are getting, the things that you love about them, the things that you're grateful for. And, gratitude can really just change your mindset, can change the way you feel. So, yeah, this is to say to just, think more positively, and, just be more grateful about what you do have. Okay. And then for the fun card, the playfulness card, what is going to be bringing more fun in your life. This says you're being helped, and it says heaven is working behind the scenes to help you, even if you don't see results yet. So I feel like this is to say to let go of any worry, to kind of, if you have been worrying about the way things are going, if you feel like you're not really getting much help for things at the moment, maybe you're doing too much on your own, I feel like you need to kind of step back and let others take the reins, and you just go and enjoy yourself. Go and do something that you enjoy, whether that's even just taking 5 minutes out of your day to read a book that you like. 5 minutes, there probably isn't enough time. Half an hour to read a book that you like, or to watch a film, like a good film that you like, or just go out, have fun with your friends, whatever it is. Just do something you enjoy. Go and do a hobby that you enjoy, or go to cinema or something. Just ask for some help, ask someone else to take the reins for a little bit so you can have that time. Okay, so this is the fun card. This is what you need to inject into your week this week, air signs. Okay, so that was your reading for today, air signs, Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. I hope that resonated, and if you liked it, then pop a little like, thumbs up on the on that part there, and pop a little comment down below if it did resonate. And thank you so much for watching. Okay, so we're now going to do the earth signs, so Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus. So I'll go through each card for each section. So for the work you'll like card, this is about work and career. This is Pleiades, double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. So this is about working with others, and I feel like it's maybe working with others towards some kind of cause, C-A-U-S-E, cause. So helping others in some way, or getting together as a team and really putting your heads together and working towards a project or something like that. So it feels like something is going to have to you're going to have to come together as a team or with another person to help you with something, whether that's a project, whether that's a cause, whether it's something, that's going to help other people as well. So if you know what that means, then, I hope this resonates, and working with others is really going to help that. If it's not resonating, I do apologise. These readings aren't for everybody, but but it does really help if you get your head together with you know, another person, get some ideas. Maybe you're a bit stumped on kind of where you're going in terms of career and you know, work life, and maybe it's just like getting your head together with someone else to help you with the decision making. So it's definitely something about another person or a group of people that's really going to help you with something this week. Okay, and then the next card is your superpower for the week is peace. Okay, so getting peace, having that space for yourself. Okay, taking the time to be at peace. And maybe this is also about being at peace with yourself. So I don't know whether something's been going on in your world where you're not feeling settled, you're not feeling at peace with yourself or with another person. So this is coming through to say, you know, you need to get that peace. You know, there needs to be some kind of reconciliation, or you need to speak to someone about something, or even just maybe writing it down, getting it out of your head and getting it off your mind. You know, if you are someone who writes or journals, that is really going to help you. If you're someone who meditates, that's really going to help you. Or if you know, love speaking to a friend who's really supportive, you know, if you've got supportive people around you, it needs to be some way of getting it all out, you know, creating that peace within you. Okay, so that's really going to help you. That's your superpower for the week, is getting that peace. Okay, and then we've got love and romance. So your love and romance card this week is give a relationship a chance, work on a partnership. So quite similar to the last group for the air signs. They had you know, the love and romance card, which was kind of about creating sort of more harmony in your relationships, or you know, being more grateful for what you have in your relationship. So if you're not happy in a relationship, it's kind of being grateful for what you do have, or if you're single, it's being grateful for the relationships that you have in your life, like friendships and friends and friendships and family. But this is also coming through about giving someone a chance. So maybe there's someone who you're not sure about, you know, maybe they've been playing on your mind a lot, and this is definitely a single person, so whoever's watching this who's single, maybe there's someone there you are thinking about quite a lot, and you've just been a bit unsure about them, and this is to say that you can give them a chance. Okay, this is to say just let them I don't know, I just feel like let them in. Okay, so let them closer. Okay, and then get to know them. You know, don't make all these assumptions that they're a certain person or they're going to be the same as previous relationships or whatever it is. You know, don't make these assumptions, because not everyone is the same, and how are you going to know unless you give someone a chance? Okay, so that might be for a specific person, so it's not going to resonate with everyone, but I felt to say that. Okay, so whoever you are, you need to give this person a chance. Okay, and then lastly, earth signs. So that's again Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. If you went here at the start, your playfulness card, so your card about fun. So what is going to be fun for you this week to do? It says ready, set, go. And this says, now is the perfect moment to dive in and embrace your heart's desire. So have you been thinking about doing something for quite a while? You know, have you been dreaming about a certain thing that you want to do? Have you been thinking about maybe going on a holiday or trip, or I don't know, maybe even just to go see a certain film, or yeah, it could be just something little, like it could be like a little sort of home project or something, you know. This is to say, you know, do that, because if it's really something that you think is going to be really fun, then you need to do that. Okay, so yeah, that's your cards for this week, earth signs, and I hope it really resonated. If it didn't, I do apologise, but these not going to resonate with everyone, because it's obviously so general. But yeah, if you like that, give it a thumbs up. If you want to comment, say it resonated, or you want to chat about anything, just pop a comment below, and subscribe if you haven't as well. Thank you for listening. Okay, so water signs, they are Pisces, Scorpio and Cancer, and these are your cards for this week. So for the work cards, work and relationships, work and career, we have Keepers of the Earth, okay, and that says You are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. Okay, so I'm sensing patterns here. Okay, I'm sensing that you're maybe being worried about a certain career path or something that's coming up in your work at the moment for you, and it seems to be some kind of pattern. Okay, seems to be something that you keep coming up across. Keeping up across, is that, I can't get my words out today. Things keep coming up that are kind of like repeating patterns of the past, I feel. And I don't know why I'm getting this through this card, because nowhere on here does it say anything about patterns. I'm not even like, I think maybe because of all the images, there's just so many different colours and so many different things going on in the card. There's just loads of patterns, and I'm just feeling that there's certain patterns coming up for you. And you're probably thinking, why is this happening again in this job, or with this certain person in my work? And when that happens, it means that there's something in us that hasn't been looked at. So, have a think about the times in your life when this may have come up for you before, okay? And because it's happening to you again, you are the common denominator, okay? You are the one that kind of needs to shift this. Can you think of a different way in which to tackle this time? What did you do in the previous times? For example, if it's a certain person that's causing you issues at work, how did you react last time, and was that beneficial? Did that actually help you? What can you do differently this time? Can you think of it in a different way? Can you think of it in terms of, what am I doing, or what can I do to make this better? Okay, so this, I don't know why this is coming up, but it's obviously something that someone needs to hear. I've said in all of the other readings that, these aren't always going to resonate with everyone, because they are such a general reading, and obviously, there's 3 different types of signs in the water sign group. So, I apologise if it's not resonating, but some people do need to hear this, okay? So that's in terms of work. And then we've got your superpower this week is justice. Now, justice is generally the Libra card, but so Libra is scales, and scales is balance. But it's also getting justice for something that, again, it's probably attached to this, to be fair. It's getting justice for something that's happened in the past, okay? So maybe it's kind of like time to put it behind you. It's time to just balance this out within you. It's not about being right. I don't feel like it's about being right at all. I feel like you need to get some kind of peace within yourself on this, and peace came in for, I think it was the air signs as well, which is strange because this is actually a Libra card. So justice is like balance, and scales and Libra cards. So there's I can't get my words out today. And it's strange because I've not had any issues with getting my words out with any of the other packs so far, the other groups so far. So maybe this is something to do with communication. I'm feeling like there may be some imbalance in communication somewhere, and it's time to get balance, it's time to get justice, it's time to say your bit, but it's time to say it in a way that comes from the heart, I feel. Your sign, your group here has been really in depth, which is really strange because the other ones were kind of light and airy, and weren't so in depth. But this is really deep today. So I don't know if you're feeling it, water signs, but I hope that makes sense. Anyway, okay. Then we've got your love and romance card is let go of control issues. Now another one. It seems quite. These all seem quite deep, so I'm really feeling like you water signs are going through it this week. You might be going through a lot of emotions, a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety maybe. You may be coming up with a lot of old stuff, a lot of old wounds, and this is your week to really kind of tune into that, to be with that. I feel it's important to say to be with your feelings this week. Don't just shrug them off or bury them under substances or just distractions and things like that. Don't bury them, be with them this week, because there is actually a full moon coming up on the 16th, and I feel like that is going to be a really powerful time for you. So on the 16th, the full moon is all about letting go of things that no longer serve you. So it says here, letting go of control issues. So have you been trying to control a situation? Have you been trying to control what's going on around you? And it's to say to let go of that, okay? It's time to let go. It's time to get peace. It's time to get justice, okay? Not just for yourself, for other people. Like, you know, just feel like it's your time to get, yeah, really real with yourself. And yeah, wow, this is really deep, this group. So I feel you. I really feel you this week. But yeah, hope that makes sense. And then the last card, it's meant to be a fun card, so we'll end on a bit of fun. Apparently your fun and playfulness card it says mother healing, and normally this is about kind of healing mother wounds and things like that, but I'm wondering, you know, because this has come up as your fun card and your playfulness card, I'm wondering whether this is to do with children. So if you've got children, then this is about playing with your children, really kind of embracing the fun and the laughter and the playfulness that children bring, you know. But also, if you haven't got children, this is connecting to your inner child, okay? This is really getting in touch with what you loved as a child, you know, what lights you up, what makes you feel like a child again, okay? So I feel like it's really important to do that. And you may feel like you might not want to do that towards at the beginning of the week. Maybe this is like towards the end of the week when you're starting to feel a bit more balanced and you may have done some digging and may have you know, brought up some stuff, and you just want to rest and just have fun, and just, yeah, I feel like you'll need that, okay? It's really important to do that towards the end of the week. Okay, so water signs, I hope that wasn't too deep for you. Excuse the pun. And if you did resonate, then click a like and pop a comment down below. It'd be great, and thank you so much for listening. Okay, now finally the fire signs. So we've got Leo, Sagittarius and Aries for the fire signs. I'm just going to go through your cards for each section. Let's just get them in order. Okay, so for your work and career card, we have fill up your well. Okay, it says retreat, rest and refuel. So maybe you have been a bit hectic, busy, stressed, tired, drained through work lately, and I feel like this is time to rest and relax, or make the most of the time that you do have to rest and relax. So maybe if you've got a really busy job and you don't get time to rest and relax, and maybe if you get home and you don't find that you normally can rest and relax, it's to find time to do that. Really try and find, even it's just like 5 minutes, to just have a breather, to get in touch with your breath, because it's so important to balance yourself out with that. Okay, it's important for your health, your well-being, to feel into your body, to feel who you are, to know who you are, to adjust yourself and get more present, okay, with what's going on around you when you're not in work mode, okay. And even if you are in work mode, I feel like to make the most of your breaks. You know, if you're not giving yourself breaks or lunch breaks, give yourself them, because you have to have lunch, you know, breaks and lunches. You have to have that time. You know, you are entitled to that time. It's very important that you have that. So don't think, oh, I won't get this, you know, I won't get this project done, or I won't get all of this done if I go and have a break. You might think that, but you will get it done better. You'll be able to be more focused, and you might actually be more productive if you actually give yourself that break, okay, and you give yourself that time. So I feel that's really important to tell you this week. In terms of your superpower this week, we have 4 of Ariel, and it says here, when you give, you also receive. Being resistant to change, extremes in how you save or spend money. Okay, so I'm feeling like the most important message, hang on, I'm trying to tune into this. So the most important message here is abundance, okay? It's about So your superpower is knowing how to create your own abundance, okay? And that is through giving from your heart, okay? So I'm just trying to get the exact message. So basically from the air sign group, they had something about, I think it was gratitude. Yeah, it was about being grateful for things, and being grateful can kind of shift you, and it can bring in abundance. And this is kind of the message for that as well. It's like, if you give from the heart, so if you give from a place of pure love and from the heart, rather than giving to receive. So if you are someone who maybe thinks, oh, I'll do this for you if you do this for me, kind of like when you're in like a, I don't know, relationship or something, you ask one person to give you a massage, and you don't just go, I'll give you a massage if you do this for me. You might do that sometimes. I know, I do sometimes. It's not about that. It's about giving from the heart, giving with no expectation of receiving. And that's going to be your superpower this week, okay? So can you go a whole week, or even just a few days, just try it, of just giving purely from the heart with no expectation of anything in return, not even a compliment, not even a thank you, anything, okay? That's going to be your superpower this week, and I'd love to hear what that brings in for you. Okay, now love and relationships, fire signs, love and relationships. This is all about passion this week. So this is not only about, kind of being in touch with the passion of, what you're passionate about in terms of your partner, or sexual passion or whatever. It's not just about that. It can mean that, but it's also about being in tune with your passions, what you absolutely love to do, and sharing that passion with the other person, and vice versa, okay? Being interested in what they're passionate about as well. Now, I've had this message come up actually through interactions with people this week, and I feel it's important to kind of really tune into what your partner is passionate about, okay? Or if you're single, then to really kind of be in tune with what you're passionate about, and to actually embrace those passions. Go out and do those things that you're passionate about, because that brings up so much joy within you, and that can be a magnet to the right people. Okay, so your love and relationship card this week is passion. Okay, and then we've got fun and playfulness card. Your fun card for this week, or the thing that you need to have more fun with, is morning affirmations. Now, this might sound strange. You're like, what morning affirmations? What does that mean? So it says, say positive affirmations each morning to open the gates of manifestation. Can't say that sometimes. So this is all about being positive. It's about giving and receiving positive compliments, positive words. Can you have some fun with that this week? Can you maybe make someone laugh with your words? It's not just about saying positive things. It's about making people laugh with your words. Laughing with others about their words. What are they saying? What are they talking about? Can you get involved with that? Can you maybe come up with something funny? And it's not to say, maybe you think you're not very funny, but what does make you laugh? Think about what makes you laugh. And I don't know why this is coming through, because it's not saying anything about laughter, but it's like, affirmations are positive words, and what's more positive than laughter? Okay, so laughter's coming through strangely. And so the fun card for this week is laughter, positive words, things that make you smile. To really, really embrace that. Okay, so that was your cards for this week, fire signs, and I hope you really enjoyed that. Thank you so much for listening. If that resonated, then pop a like and comment down below if you want to say anything about it, and please subscribe if you haven't already. And that's it for this week. Thank you everybody for listening. I will pop down any links below if you want to reach me on any social media, and I hope you all have a wonderful week. See you later. Bye.